Just a quick note before this free video. If you click like and subscribe, I'd be very thankful. All right, so a couple of notes from the weekend shows. SmackDown, well, how much do I really need to talk about this show? The only things of note that, you can get the whole review with Tom. Twice, actually. Tiffany and Charlotte face-to-face was freaking terrible. Absolutely terrible. I have no desire to see this match. I have no desire to see these two interact again. It's just like, it was bad, dude.
I think Charlotte Flair has become the person that Randy Orton is to a lot of folks, where, man, Charlotte Flair...
In what way?
In that she's really good, and she puts on really good matches in big situations, and she's a star and all that. But I just don't want to see her kind of interact with anybody, because there is such a margin there where if it's not Bianca or Rhea, it may not be very good, and she may not be very interested. And coming off of B-Fab and now with Tiffany, this ain't going to work. It doesn't feel like it's working. I could be dead wrong about the whole thing, but I just see Charlotte Flair in this era of women who are coming up, especially from NXT, and I don't know. I'm just not that interested in her as a character. And I know that's the same way that a lot of people are with like somebody like a Randy Orton.
Here's why I say that's a preposterous comparison.
Go ahead.
Well, the big difference is that Randy Orton is beloved.
I'm not saying it's a one-to-one. Wait a second. He's not beloved by... I love him. He's not beloved by a lot of people. He's beloved by a lot of workers. No, he's not. A lot of people think he's still boring and sucks. I swear to God, that's been the knock against Orton for years.
Far more people hate Charlotte than Randy. And the other big difference is Randy is old, and he's rich, and he doesn't care. Like, he's going to go out there, and he's going to have fun. And if you asked him...
The original Okada.
If you asked him... Like, I'll give you a good example. That match with Carmelo Hayes. I mean, made the guy look great. He beat him, but he made him look great, did his thing, gave him plenty, and whatever. And if they would have asked him, hey, go out there and put over Carmelo, he'd have done it. Wouldn't care.
You're doing a one-to-one here. You're doing.
But Charlotte, on the other hand, it seems exceedingly concerned about her spot. Doesn't want to give it up. Don't want to give anybody anything. I mean, I've been more defensive of Charlotte than a lot of people. But the last 2 weeks, brother, that match she had with B-Fab, that match, man, she let her sink. B-Fab jumped overboard from the Titanic, and Charlotte kept the life jacket. And then it was the exact same thing verbally with Tiffany. Tiffany was like, she's green, she's not very good at talking, and Charlotte ran her over. And 2 weeks now. So, no, I do not see a big... I don't.
No, look, I'm just saying in the fact that I could really take her or leave her. If you told me who would you want to see back from injury first, Asuka or Charlotte Flair, it would be Asuka. And I look at the Stephanie Vaquers and Julia's and Roxanne Perez's and Fallon Henley's and these other people who are on the Jada Parker who are on the way up. And I just, again, it's not that I don't care, but I don't. I guess that's compared to a lot of people, I just don't care about Charlotte Flair, the character.
We also had numerous upsets, which you wouldn't know if you listen to ChatGPT. Hey, you're going to learn if you listen to me and Tom do our dramatic reading of SmackDown as written by ChatGPT.
What's that?
These robots aren't taking over anytime soon. They aren't that smart. I mean, it's abundantly clear. So we had two upsets. Piper beat Zelina, and Liv Morgan beat Jade. And honestly, in both cases, I was surprised, but I had no problem with it. Because we have a month until WrestleMania. Zelina doesn't need to earn her title shot with 4 weeks left. She can have to go through Alba, have to go through Piper again, work her way up the ladder, that's fine. And with Jade and Liv, it's like Liv isn't some nerd on the roster. She's one half of the tag team champions, unless you listen to ChatGPT, I might add. But she's one half of the tag team champions, And, Jade, no one thought Jade was losing to Liv. Nobody thinks Jade is losing to Naomi. And so what they did is she lost to Liv, and she got beat up by Naomi. And so they're trying to at least put some doubt. They're giving her a mountain to climb, which I guess is twice I've used that term on this show. But I had no problem with it. And it was only the third pinfall in her entire career. Third.
And if it's going to happen, have it be to somebody like Liv Morgan, who, we're starting to wonder, okay, what is going to be the next plan for her after all of this stuff? Can she continue to ascend as far as her popularity and all that goes? So, yeah, her getting a victory, that's actually a good thing.
Have you grabbed your F4WOnline.com shirt yet? Well, we got a bunch of them. They're up in the store right now. F4WOnline.com/shirts. You can grab your -5 stars shirt, your Dave Meltzer Wrestling Observer shirts, even the brand new After Dark Radio shirt. You love Granny? We have Granny's Gang shirts. Have you ever won a shoot battle royal? Probably not, but you can tell people you did. So check out the store. All of these great shirts and more. It's through Pro Wrestling Tees. F4WOnline.com/shirts. That's F4WOnline.com/shirts.